Hey guys, how's it going? Tal here, and today we are bringing you a combo for this silky smooth motherfucker. Aiden's still here, being the camera get light guy. He's always got his uses. And we're going to show you a pretty sick combo with Mermail. Yeah, Mermail. That ends on what?
Well, we'll have to show you, but it is primarily a Calamities combo that rips a couple cards out of your opponent's hand, and depending on the other three cards, may also set up a pop for good measure.
Oh damn, let's get it.
So, to absolutely nobody with any knowledge of the deck surprise, this combo involves Teus and Dragoons. Why is it when anything ever goes wrong? It's you two. So, for this combo, very nice and simple. We activate Teus' effect, which is to summon itself and search a Mermail by ditching a water monster. We are then going to resolve Teus and Dragoons. Our Dragoons is going to search for us a fine little copy of, I really should have put these on the top of the deck, what am I, amateur hour? We shall go for a Deep Sea Diva of the Dragoons, and then Mander from our Teus. We're then going to normal summon Deep Sea Diva, and using its effect, summon Neptibus. Neptibus will then use its effect with the lovely ability to send Dragoons for cost in order to add Dragoons when I can find whatever I put it. He is in here somewhere. Very unprofessional of me, very unprofessional.
Sorry, this is every deck profile for me.
Just please edit this section out and post. Greatly appreciate it.
Nope.
There we are, so there's Dragoons. So Neptibus, send Dragoons to add Dragoons. And then the Dragoons that we sent will trigger its own effect to search us a copy of Megalo. We will then activate the effect of Megalo, pitching Dragoons and Mander to summon itself. This will again trigger Dragoons for us and search a copy of Mollinglacia, the Elemental Lord. So to summon this, again, you need to have exactly 5 water monsters in the grave. So currently we have 4. We are then going to link 2 into summoning our Abalacia. This now gives us a steaming total of 6. So you're then going to resolve Mander. By banishing Mander, you can increase the level of all Mermails you control by 1 or by 2. We're going to choose 2. We're going to overlay into Big Daddy Calamity.
Oh my god, oh yes.
And then, by banishing Mander, we have been left with 5 cards in grave, which...
Okay, so we have got Big Daddy VFD on table, and you have how many exactly waters in the graveyard?
Exactly 5.
Exactly 5, and that means that you get this boy.
So Mollinglacia comes out. You're going to rip the 2 cards straight out of their hand. Needless to say, forcing your opponent to have less cards in their hand is wonderful.
Always good.
So you're then ending board from a simple 2-card combo is your Calamities to shut off all their monster effects, call an attribute, everything they summon becomes that attribute if it isn't already, and all cards in their possession. So that's pretty much everywhere. Any card in their possession with that attribute has its effect negated. So if you've already established what your opponent's playing, which is also another utility of ripping 2 cards, it's going to shed insight into what your opponent's playing. You're going to know how to respond and what to do.
Gives you knowledge, and knowledge
so for
is half
instance,
the battle.
if you're playing against Salamangreats, knowing to call fire preemptively can stop anything from hand coming out to get you. Or it can, especially against things like Necros, because it's actually more rogue decks, because so many decks rely on their effects on field, but there's certain ones that rely on grave and hand. Things like Necros can sometimes get you, not massively, I'm going to be honest, but it's good to know. Mollinglacia gives you some insight, gives you some pre-thought into what you're going to be doing. VFD is going to stop it. Now obviously if Mollinglacia leaves the field, you lose the ability to attack, you lose your next battle phase. But of course, because you've established Calamities, who is going to be able to resolve his effect twice, you can do that on your opponent's turn and then on your turn to protect Mollinglacia if they have established anything. So you're probably going to manage to protect him. And then, because these are both gaining 500 as well, this is of course just a 2-card combo. You're talking any other 3 cards here. So, for instance, in a typical hand, if you've resolved anything else, you may also have a heavy infantry, so you get a pop off Abalacia. If you've drawn Frog, you're also potentially going to end on a Toad. And if you've drawn things like Sekka's Light or anything like this, all the deck is just nothing but plus, plus, plus. This is just a 2-card combo. This is very simple and very easy to do example of exactly what you're capable of doing within the Mermail deck. But as a simple 2-card combo, this gives Mermails a lot of control. A lot of the deck profiles I've seen are orientated towards going second or have essentially forsaken their pure style. A lot of the decks now involve or custom. While there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, this is just a good pure list. Mermail Atlanteans with plenty of control options, plenty of devastation options, and you can really do what you want with the deck. You can chop and change things, but this is a work in progress. I'll maybe change some things over time, particularly with the extra deck. But for a 2-card combo, this is one of your best things. Everything else is fairly simple. But yeah, I think this combo came up a good few times today. It was quite surprising because you don't always necessarily need to have Teus Dragoons, as long as you have a way to Mander or a way to get your 2 level 7s on the field with Mander. Something like this, or very close to it, can come up, because if something happens that prevents Mander, you're essentially still going to get Gaios, and he is solid. Very beautiful ulti artwork.
It totally is. Baby VFD just negates everything your opponent's got.
Baby VFD. So you've got to pick your moment with him, but just as important. But that's everything that I can share in confidence until I've developed anything further.
That's pretty sick. Thank you, Jamie. That was good.
My pleasure.
Making that pretty sick board. Aidan, thanks for holding the light. That made me feel like that.
You really are important.
I value you
wouldn't
heavily.
survive without you.
Absolutely not. As always, guys, though, if you liked it, give it a like. If you loved it, give it a share, and tell everyone you know about Team Tally today. He's in Team Tally.
Oh, yeah.
He's in Team Tally.
I am.
So, I hope so. So, guys, as always.